special day for all those Canadian flags flown across the country. Today is the celebration, Flag Day. 40 years ago, the maple leaf became Canada's national symbol. In 1964, Lester B. Pearson wanted to create the national flag. A year later, thousands of designs were submitted. The single leaf design was inaugurated on February 15, 1965, at an official ceremony on Parliament Hill. An Ottawa man wants to see Flag Day declared a national holiday. It's an idea Roy Mayer has been promoting for 30 years. And now, thanks to the help of an Ottawa magazine, a new holiday may just be in the cards. And Roy Mayer joins me from Ottawa. Hi, Roy.
Good afternoon, Marilyn.
Well, I understand a local magazine in Ottawa is giving you some help to promote Flag Day as a national holiday. So how are they helping?
Well, Diana Rose, the publisher of Capital Style magazine, came up with this idea. It's a great idea, and the media are really coming along on this. This one is a reply card that goes to Lisa Frula, the Minister of Heritage, asking for her support to make Canada Flag Day a national holiday. And boy, we really need a holiday in the middle of the winter. The flaws are just too much.
Now, you've got the cards in the magazine. Now they just have to rip it out and send it in. How many cards do you think have been sent to the Heritage Minister?
Well, there have been thousands sent in. I gave an unofficial call the other day and asked the person who answered the phone if they'd seen them and said, "Oh, we're just inundated. There's a flood of them coming in every day." So we know they're all getting there. It's pretty tough for the office to react to them right away. I mean, it's a big job establishing a national holiday. I don't think it's been done in terms of a government that we've had for quite a number of years, has it?
So Roy, have you had any response from the minister to these cards?
We had a slight response in terms of a reporter calling them to find out, and the reporter found out that they're counting them. So however long it takes to count them.
Well, that's a good start, at least to have them counted. Roy, let me just ask you, why do you care so much about Flag Day?
Well, isn't it wonderful to have an opportunity to be able to celebrate Canada's birthday, the birthday of our flag? I mean, we celebrate our own birthdays every year. What a great opportunity to celebrate Canada's flag, the birthday of the flag, 40 years ago. And even if it takes some time to do it, if it comes up next year that we have that holiday, another reason that would make it great is that in addition to it being a mini Mardi Gras, perhaps for the middle of winter, we could have an opportunity for all those young lovers, especially across Canada, to be able to celebrate Valentine's Day, knowing that they don't have to get up early to work the next day, you know? So,
well, you're really pitching this, Roy, I tell you.
It could be just a wonderful time, and we've got to rely on our innovativeness, which is certainly there, and our entrepreneurial skills to really make the day work for us, to make special ways of businesses to be able to make money and make it worth taking the day off and zapping up our economy and our productivity.
Okay, let me jump in right here, Roy, because some people say that they claim another holiday will actually hurt the economy by paying for another sad holiday to employees. So how do you respond to that?
Well, it's pretty easy because everybody gets so lackadaisical during the month of February. It's tough to work, and if all it takes is a day off to get everybody really purring on the job, if that were the case, that it was so costly, we wouldn't have any holidays, would we? We know that happier people are more productive. And certainly we're the only country in the world, the only developed country that is, that doesn't have a holiday from Christmas from New Year's rather to Easter. My God, it's a long stretch.
It is a long stretch,
We need that holiday.
I want to ask you, I understand that you have a personal history with the flag. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, only a few blocks about 3 blocks from Parliament Hill, I had an advertising agency at the time, and one of my clients was a company that was the official flag supplier for the federal government. I got a couple of the new flags, so that on that day that the flag was officially declared, the inauguration of the flag of Canada, I was perhaps the only private flag flyer that there was, and I threw a couple of flags out the window. And prior to that, I ran an ad in the local papers to support the idea of having a flag, because there's so much argument going on about the style of the flag that people forgot about the fact that it wasn't just a political decision. It was our own flag that really made the day important. And so now we have the opportunity of being able to celebrate our own flag and how it came to be, and think about it and promote it, and just as a nice stir of patriotism and so on. I think it's just great for everybody.
Roy, you've been fighting the good fight. How long are you going to continue to fight for it?
As long as it takes. As long as it takes. I don't think it's going to take much longer. It looks like this idea is coming of age.
What's the next step then? What's your next step?
Well, to keep promoting it. Just to keep promoting it. I think it's up to Lisa Prulla's office, and I've got a lot of faith in them. It's a big job to declare a national holiday, and I think they're going to be able to do it.
Well, when you do, we will raise the flag to you, Roy. Thank you so much for this interview.
Good, and thank you so much for inviting me. Bye.